What are some of the best dad jokes you have? How did the hacker escape the FBI? He ransomware. What do you call seagulls that fly over the bay? Bagels. Were you built upside down? Because your nose runs and your feet smell. I was kidnapped by mimes. They did unspeakable things to me. How much did this chimney cost? It was through the roof. What did the blanket say when he fell off the bed? Oh, sheet. What flies, swims, and is good advice? Duck. Then throws a ball at you. Why do ducks have feathers on their butts? To hide their butt quack. What do you call a short-sighted dinosaur? A do-you-think-osaurus. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's really heavy, the other's a little lighter. What do you call a fish? Wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. I keep my best dad jokes in my database. Did you hear about the two antennas that got married? The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was incredible. The police have arrested the tongue twister world champion. Authorities say that they'll be giving him a tough sentence. What's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. What is a wind turbine's favorite kind of music? Well, I hear they're huge heavy metal fans. My ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better. I took up origami for a while, but I gave it up because it was too much paperwork. Why shouldn't you wear glasses when you play football? Because it's a contact sport. What does Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common? They both have the same middle name. Why do graveyards have gates? Because people are dying to get in. You know why you never see an elephant hiding in a tree? Because they're very good at it. What was the elephant doing on the highway? About 5 miles an hour. Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change colors? He had a reptile dysfunction. Do you know why I never trust stairs? Because they are always up to something. What did the buffalo say when his kid left for college? Bison. Why did the scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. How do you tell what gender ants are? If it sinks, it's a girl ant. If it floats, it's buoyant. If you see a robbery at an Apple store, then you are an eyewitness.
Look, a bunch of cows.
Not a bunch. A herd.
Heard of what?
Herd of cows.
Sure, I've heard of cows.
No, a cow herd.
Why should I care what a cow heard? I have no secrets from a cow.
Dad, I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry, I'm Dad.
No, Dad. I'm serious.
Wait, I thought you were hungry.
What time is it?
It's daytime.
What's for dinner?
Food.
What kind of food?
The kind you eat.
No, what is it called?
Well, James, but it likes to go by Jim for short.
As we drove past a graveyard, Dad points and says,
Look, it's the dead center of town. People are just dying to get in there. But did you know nobody who lives around here is allowed to be buried there? Why, Dad? Because you aren't allowed to bury people who are still living.
Every time I ask my dad to move but fail to say a direction to move in, he would just shimmy a bit. Dad, I lost my phone. Can you call it?
Bob's phone. Sorry, buddy, it's not coming.
Every time my dad opens a fortune cookie, he gets a distressed look on his face and says,
It says help. I'm being held captive in a fortune cookie factory. We have to help this person.
May I take your order, sir?
Do you have anything cheap? I'm not that hungry.
Well, maybe the chicken strips for $6.
Ooh, well, maybe it does, but that doesn't help my hunger.
3.14% of sailors are pirates. A cheeseburger walks into a bar. The bartender says, Sorry, we don't serve food here. A friend of mine is known for sweeping girls off their feet. He's an extremely aggressive janitor. A guy walks into a bar, and he was disqualified from the limbo contest. Don't trust atoms. They make up everything. How do celebrities stay cool? They have many fans. How do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor. How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut. How does a penguin build his house? Igloos it together. How does the man in the moon get his hair cut? Eclipse it. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. How is the handsome runner described? Dashing. I asked my dog, what's 2 minus 2? He said nothing. I began to read a horror novel in Braille. If something bad is about to happen, I can feel it. I could tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. How do lawyers say goodbye? We'll be suing you. I decided to sell my vacuum cleaner. It was just gathering dust. How much money does a skunk have? Just 1 cent. Why are clams so hard to find on the bottom of the ocean? They use camouflage. Which one won the race, the big wave or the little wave? In the end, they were tied. I saw a cow intently watching another cow. It was a stakeout. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you fool.